just kind of, it got away. What changed?
Nothing changed. We knew they were going to come out and try to do fast pace. We knew they were going to try to catch us off guard. We just had to do a better job getting the calls in and trying to relay the message game out on the same page.
In terms of, was that much more of a challenge than you thought it would be? I mean, usually, you're one of the quicker ones about getting everything in. Were there just communication issues?
Yeah, it was a lot of communication. They were just super fast. It was an unexpected comment, but we just got to do a better job just sticking with one call and just playing and just trying to survive the game.
Well, you guys have seen them up close now. Are they better offensively than what you guys thought?
No, we just didn't play up to our standard today. It's not Tennessee defense. We didn't play like we know how to play. So I think it was more on us today.
Well, they start getting it kind of rolling there. I mean, is there a way to slow them down at all? I mean, when they get kind of when they're going.
We just got to make plays. We need to make a big play. We didn't get it today, so we're just going to try to go out and improve for next week.
Did you guys see anything at all looking at film to expect what happened with their tight end, that freshman tight end they did on there?
We knew they like to use their tight ends in their offense. Like I said earlier, we just got to get the communication down, and everyone has to do their job. So we'd be running wide open. We just can't. That's unacceptable.
Butch pointed out a 3rd and long when they were up 17-7 that they converted. Did y'all feel like that's when the momentum really flipped into their favor, or was that like a big play that sticks out?
There was a couple moments in there. Got a couple 3-and-outs on offense, and we didn't pick them up. So it was just a team effort, and we just didn't play like Tennessee knows how to play.
Does it get that much harder to stop once they get rolling like that on offense?
It's definitely hard to stop when they get that tempo. They make a big play and they try to get you off guard, try to run the next play as quick as possible. So, like I said, we just got to stop the big play.
Justin, how do you keep this in your spend? How do you take away from this and take it the rest of the season?
We can't really get too much into it. We just got to learn from it. We got beat today. We got to come out with a better mentality next week.
It seemed as though there were times where there was some indecisiveness, and probably understandably so, about who to cover, when to cover them. How confusing was it out there, and how much of a guessing game was it to try and figure out who we got to get in this play?
At times it got very confusing, but we knew we were better than that. We knew they were going to try to do that to us, so we just got to do a better job just trying to communicate throughout the secondary and throughout the whole defense.
Brian, does this game kind of show how far you guys have to go and where you guys have to go from here?
Not really. I think we're a good team. I feel like we just didn't come out to play today. It shows us that we need to grow up and stuff like that.
Brian, I'm sorry. Their yards after the catch is impressive. Talk about that and what really made this offense difficult to stop today.
Basically, after a big play, they'll try to get up on the ball and run another quick one. So we just had to do a better job at getting the call in a little bit faster and trying to relay it throughout the defense.
You knew going in that they were terrific in space. Seeing it up close and personal like that, was it just mind-boggling and really tough to
So we just got to make the play. It's nothing they did is pretty much all what we did. They're a good team. They came out with some good schemes, some good patterns and stuff like that. We just had to match them.
Their quarterback is really tough running the football, but he was terrific today passing, 456 yards. Talk about him and what he was able to bring to the table.
He's a good all-around quarterback. He can run the ball, he can throw it. He's a big threat. He's a good offensive player. So we just had a good game today, and we didn't do enough to stop him.
Ron, y'all have seen it kind of slip away the past couple of years. I know you were hurt last year, but when it started sliding, it kept sliding. Do you think this team has it? To be different to kind of stop it because the schedule doesn't get much easier?
Yeah, I think this team, we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna show we're really made up next week. You see everybody's face of this. No one likes to feel like this, so I feel like we're gonna be able to get it back rolling.
And that's a different feeling than what you've seen in the past.
Yeah, sure. It'll be a different Tennessee next week.
Along the same